Hello, everybody. This is Kira Audrin coming to you today, this beautiful Wednesday. This is going to be a long live, so stay tuned. Here in a moment, I'm going to be sharing with you what we are going to be doing. So first and foremost, I'm going to be clearing our space and our energy together with Brother Paulo Santo. And in this video, what I'm going to be offering at the end is my signature quantum coding that is totally different than energy healing. It is the ability to utilize my God-given gifts to move through the quantum field of your body, aka your bioelectromagnetic field, your multidimensional consciousness, to assess, look quickly, and evaluate what is dormant. How can the soul come in through the psyche, through the spiritual planes, through the emotional consciousness into the physical body, so this person, so this biological entity can have the shifts that is required, okay, from what I can perceive, and other energy workers, other healers, just like yourselves, or if you're on that path to discovering or fine-tuning your gifts, I'm definitely someone that can help you along that path. But this is what we do, and this is what I'm going to be offering at the end of this video. I am also going to be teaching you how to read your quantum field, okay? So aspects of your energy field. So our bioelectromagnetic field, our energy field, is the receiver of information as a multidimensional being, okay? So this is where the money, the relationships, the health manifest into waking life. I'm also going to be channeling through my artwork. So these are some pieces that I've been working on behind the scenes. And I'm going to be kind of talking about I'm going to be talking about my art and what's been channeled through so far and what I'm channeling through my art next. And so I am going to be doing some live painting with you guys. So nonetheless, I am probably going to be live for about 90 minutes. So in this order, first and foremost, I'm going to teach you quickly how to read your energy field. Then I'm going to be channeling live, okay, through my artwork, giving you information like what's going on in this painting, and hold on, let me shift over here. What's going on over here? So a lot of what I do and a lot of the ways that God created me to deliver information on this earth is 21 years ago, I was activated in the church and for 13 hours, I was open to all realms. I met a being named Enoch that kind of flew me around and gave me a lot of information. I was definitely with the Holy Spirit, if you will. Yes, I am one of those people here. I have a deep relationship with God. Yes, I'm a believer in Jesus Christ. Yes, every single day I am still on my knees in surrender and prayer. All these gifts, all these abilities, all the ways that we transform comes through one source, and I am never going to be getting away from that message, even though, yes, I am a mystic, yes, I am a psychic, yes, I am a healer, a shaman, yes, I'm extraterrestrial, just like a lot of you guys. But ultimately, God, the one creator, is the giver of all of these gifts, all of these lives, and the grace that comes with the happiness, the abundance, etc., etc. So one of the ways that I give these ascension reports is the way that God showed me. So in 2003, I saw, a lot of what I'm channeling here is the sun was going to start moving through a series of cycles. And so we know these today as solar flares. We know these, this science now. In 2003, I was a kid. I was 14 years old. I was like, oh, what is going on? And I actually used to paint. So a little thing about, a little bit about Kira is I was actually forbidden to paint when I was a kid. All right. And because I was a natural mystic and my parents, unfortunately, they were afraid of the information that was coming through. They couldn't make sense of it. So as a kid and as a teenager, I was not allowed to paint. And I broke through that. So a lot of you guys, we're breaking through our limitations, the ways that we were denied, access to our inner being, okay? This is where God lies within us, how we're learning to liberate ourselves, to speak our truths, even if it is from cosmic origin, even if it is misunderstood or not so widely accepted in society. I want you to know that you are here to live your truth. You are here to express yourself. You are here to show your gifts, your God-given gifts to the world, because that is your expression of divinity. Those are your quantum codes. That's your bioavailability of abundance, is when you are stepping into your truth. And I don't mean that as a professional. A lot of us are entrepreneurs. A lot of us are bringing forward new ways of operation in the marketplace. Yes, but who are you at the end of the day outside of those lenses, outside of that identity? And that's what we're going to be exploring today. So we are moving through a shift in consciousness. I'm not the only person talking about that. We see it, we feel it. Some of us are waking up to our natural abilities as a healer, as a seer. We're gaining more sensitivities. Some of us are learning what it means to feel other people's feelings. Some of us are already sacred facilitators, but we're taking our gifts and our insights to the next level. And so I'm going to move on right now, and I'm going to teach you a little bit of what we learned inside of Sacred Existo Live yesterday. And this is one of the foundations that I teach. I think that every single person not only can, but should learn how to read their energy field. Okay, so what is our energy field? It is known in the metaphysical or spiritual communities as the aura. More in science-based communities, it's called the bioelectromagnetic field. Okay, so just as the Earth has her magnetic field, just as we know and we've already established as a species, the universe is made out of sound, frequencies, shapes, holographics, or shapes, aka known as the platonics. These shapes, they have a connection with your chakra system, they have a connection with the elements, okay? And I'm not going to get too much into that. If you want to study further, of course, you can join me inside of the school that starts in July, or we can explore this inside the membership. But our bioelectromagnetic field, and especially if you follow any sort of manifestation techniques, or if this has been introduced into your life, we know that the frequencies that we emanate through our waking life is our magnetic point, is our attraction point. And a lot of that comes from our subconscious programming. We start creating our cellular memory from the time we are in the womb. This is why we are on the path, okay? All of us, whether we want to accept it or not, or we are learning about this ride on an individual basis. We are here on planet Earth in our own way to not only discover freedom and live that freedom while being alive. That's a life of abundance. That's a life of not being in dream state, but learning how to bring down the higher dimensional realities of your relationships, of your health, of your wealth, of your abundance, and whatever freedom means to you as an individual, but also on a communal level. And that means for some of us that we are healing and transcending the traumas or the disconnection or the fragmentation that separates us from God, that separates us. And what I mean by that, again, God is the giver of life. God is the giver of the abundance. God is the giver of this universal consciousness that is playing out through your multidimensional energy fields. So when we have the subconscious programming, the human mind, the human psyche is highly programmable. Okay, this is where our neuroplasticity, is malleable. And those of us who are students of metaphysics, which is essentially God's language, we learn how to manipulate these frequencies from a higher dimensional standpoint and inject them into the body. This is what I teach. This is what I've been doing and facilitating for over 16 years. This is what I'm going to be offering to you today. And I highly invite you, if you have this calling, to receive. You can book with me one-on-one or join the school we start in July. Everybody has access to this, but it matters if we are dormant or not. So when I was teaching yesterday, and what I'm about to get to here in a moment, is the ego. Part of those frames in our firewall, in our brain, in our mind, in our nervous system, the ego is always going to fight to be right. Okay? Oh no, I already worked through that. Or oh, I'm aware that I want more, which is good, a divine desire for you to be nourished. Sometimes our wanting, okay, is a divine desire for more of life to move through you. Okay? But sometimes our desires come from an unknown origin or a known origin, aka your parents, aka your ancestors, okay? These ancestors could be Earth's ancestors or cosmic ancestors. A lot of us, we are not only purging and releasing and transmitting the ones who walked before us, okay, but also cosmic intergalactic traumas or stories of separation. And this is the beauty of all of us being together, because each and every one of you, each and every one of us has the ability to remember, recode, and live and act every single day on our greatness and on our transformation through the choice and actions of who we want to be. We have been conditioned to do this through the mind. Society for eons has valued, and of course, and I'm not going to denounce intellect or rationale. We need that, okay? All right. But as we move forward on this planet, now she is expanding in her greatness. That is you. That's Mother Terra. She's you, okay? We are harmonizing intellect, rationale, as well as an intuitive, action-based lifestyle. These are why our gifts are coming online. This is why old systems are breaking down. And you have been asked, because you're here, to remember and embody that. So we're moving through the breakdown of what are called our samskaras. Okay? So the word samskara in Sanskrit is an imprint. An imprint is recorded at the soul level. It gets recorded in the causal plane. Okay, so those of you who are Akashic record readers, or if you're a psychic, or if you're a sacred facilitator, or you're like, I worked through that already, but where is this coming from? It keeps on playing out in my waking life. That could be a samskara, or an imprint that is in your bioelectromagnetic field that is still playing out, or is here to cleanse as Mother Earth moves forward on her throne, back to her soul family. And that's me and you. That's this renaissance of all of us at the soul level, including planet Earth, Pachamama, to regain the full consciousness, essentially, of love. Okay? So, when we give off two frequencies, okay, the mind will say, oh, I worked through that. Or we're here to learn or establish more. So yesterday inside of Sacred Existo Live, and that is my monthly membership where you can join a community of other very talented, awakened beings such as yourself, where we go deeper into the quantum mechanics of your mental, emotional, spiritual abilities. And we operate and exercise daily. And why do we exercise daily? Because we are in the third dimension. Okay? You can join for $44 a month. You get live yoga classes. You get 2 live trainings a month, plus access to the back end we just started. But it's not a mental study. Okay? We're beyond that now. We are in the game of integration. So before we begin, because everybody wants abundance, right? That's what we're here for. Abundance is the frequency of universal love moving through you. I want you to please join me in opening up our sacred space together. I'm standing, but If you're watching right now live, or if you are going to be watching the recording here and want to save this for later, you can come to a seated position, and I ask that you move the flesh out from underneath the left and right hip. Elongate the spine. You can bring your fingertips together as I'm demonstrating right now, or just let the palms of the hands face up towards the heavens. And please close your eyes and drop the chin to the heart. So that way we are establishing that we're letting the mind go in reverence and respect to the heart, for the heart and the heart's intelligence can expand. Take a deep inhalation in through the nose. And exhale. We're going to allow the shoulders to drop away from the ears and relax the hips and legs, which govern our root and creative space. Take another deep inhalation in through the nose. Exhale everything out as we make room for higher dimensional awareness to enter our mind, heart, spirit, and body. As we soften the brow, we soften the jaw. We continue to consciously soften the hips. And as you soften and slow your breath, please take one more deep inhalation in through the nose. Exhale everything out. We're going to take our awareness between our left and our right eye, our third eye, which is the command center. We're going to direct our consciousness to our root. So this is the perineum, the space in the pelvic floor, the space between the left and right hip. This is our relationship with the third dimension, the earth, waking life. In this moment, do not question. Expand your root chakra into the highest timeline that you are connected to on the soul level. And we're going to recode right now in connection to God, in connection to our soul. You're only working with your specific frequencies. Expand your root chakra through your codes of abundance, allowing what is meant for you, what is ready for you to upload into the body. Allow it to pass through you, recode you in this moment now into the root space, into the spinal cord, the flow of God, the flow of plasmic light. Let it upload and move up through the spine, up through the crown, into the soul star. The soul star is located 3 feet above the crown chakra. Your soul star is where soul consciousness begins to come into contact with your human psyche, your human energy field. Expand your soul frequencies. As all of your 7 basic chakra system in your spine receives more of your soul codes, your soul abundance codes, and naturally, easily, do not question it now, it uploads now into the body, into the bioelectromagnetic field. If you need to shift, please know that your nervous system will shift and make micro movements as you adjust time and space right now. Take a deep inhalation in through the nose. As you expand your solar plexus, your identity, as you identify now with your abundance, with your soul mission, with your health, with your vitality, activating any dormancy that is meant for you from God, from your soul, and only from God and your soul alone. Take a deep inhalation in through the nose. Exhale everything out. Relaxing the back body, relaxing the heart, relaxing the cells, the skin, which is your largest organ, to receive the higher dimensional awareness that is meant for you right now through time, space right now. As you are remembering exactly who and what you are meant for, as you open up beyond any sort of fear or doubts. Take one more breath into the heart, please. Exhale everything out. And bring your soul star The location, once again, is 3 feet above the head. Bring that information down into the root to expand the human consciousness into the soul plane. When you're ready, open your eyes. The human bioelectromagnetic field, aka your aura, is a receiver of information. The third eye is the command center. We can tell it whatever we want it to do. When we are in waking life, our job, if you will, is to utilize our higher dimensional consciousness to recode ourselves. So a lot of the ways that I teach, I like to explore color, I like to explore sound, because essentially that is the way that the higher dimensions speak and influence your actions, influence the way that we think, the way that we speak, the way that our emotions are processed, okay? So those of you who are sound healers, those of you who are coaches, those of you who are mentors, those of you who work with people, those of you who are naturally gifted, we might feel this, we can palpate this. So when we are manifesting, and I'm not talking about the law of attraction, I am talking about you embodying your greatness. That means to bring forward and upload and recode in this body a real quantum shift. Okay? That is your healing. And that is your expansion. We want to be aware, because sometimes we can be aware, oh, that feels off, or oh, I can expand more into my happiness or my wealth. But we want to assess where these vibrations are essentially, like, where are we giving those off? And so the body is always giving us that awareness. That could be a pain point. That could be the quality of your breath. I'm not going to go too deep into it. I'm going to make this really, really quick, and then I'm going to start painting, because I have a lot of information that's coming through these paintings. I'm going to talk about these two in the back, which are really, really fun, really, really out there, and really, really, I'm saying really, really a lot, because it's, being a interdimensional seer is interesting. And so to be able to bring it into form and explain it for you guys, it's a gift to receive and to give. So I want you to assess in your body where, and I'm going to write a $sign in a heart, where am I already connected to higher dimensional consciousness? So I want you to feel that. I want you to feel that in your body. I want you to feel it in your energy field. Okay? So sometimes, and soon later, when we do the live energy work and quantum coding, you guys who know me, you know I work with my hands. A lot of other people, we palpate the energy fields with our hands. So I want you to feel, those frequencies. Where am I already connected? Okay, and feel it with your hands. This is increasing that awareness and that ability to work with time-space. So you might feel it around the heart or the upper chakra system or in the energy field. I want you to assess, and we can actually feel it with the awareness of speed. Some of you are maybe already telekinetic. You can hear it, you can sense it, you can feel it, you can see it. So usually where we can assess where this speed is, if you're following along, or if you want to save this video for later, I'm going to write a heart. This is where Kira feels that speed already. This is where, that's already taking place. And I'm using myself as an example. All right. And this is, when I do, later as we're demonstrating, some of you guys ask, like, Kira, how do you get this information so quick? I'm reading your energy field at before a second even arrives. I'm not even kidding. I can get all of your information like boom, as a clairvoyant. It just comes right here for me. But then I have to kind of break it down. So this is what I'm reading. I can see the duality in the fragments and you can too. If you want to be trained in this, all you got to do is reach out to me. But we are assessing, where's the speed at? Okay, that's where we're already connected to abundance. That's where, for those of you who are entrepreneurs, that's where the next client is. That's where the next investment is. That's the expansion of freedom. That's the expansion of time. That's the expansion of what you are calling into your existence. Now we're going to assess, because a lot of us will go into journaling, we'll go into hypnotherapy, we'll go into these very, very, let's see, what's the word I want to choose? They're expansive and very well known. My brain's blank because I'm still kind of out there. I'm just going to keep talking. They're methods that are used, right, to rewire the nervous system, okay? However, we don't have to always access the mind or the stories. That's what I'm getting at. A lot of us, when we go into that, it's not that X, Y, Z didn't happen. It's okay, here I am as a quantum being. Now I can take control because I am the almighty creator of my life. But at the same time, I'm in surrender to God. Okay? So we're going to assess, where am I not connected to abundance? Where am I not connected to health? Where am I not? And this isn't dramatizing or, bringing those negative vibrations in. No, right now we are neutral. If you rewatch or if you've been hanging out with me, we already set the stage. We are in a safe, protected, expanded, abundant space right now, and we are the alchemist right in the present now doing this work together. So we are assessing, we're being objective here. Where am I not connected? Because ultimately we are here to live as sovereign beings. We are here to live connected. We are here to realize and manifest our greatness, whether it's the next project, the next relationship, the next essence of softness and forgiveness and grace, and living through our heart and living through our abundance, expanding our businesses, expanding our projects, expanding the life and our dreams that we are here to realize. Okay? So we want to assess, where are we not connected? All right? And that doesn't mean that we are bringing the past and the future. We are harmonizing in the present now, because all we have is the present now. Present now is real. So we're going to assess, we already assessed, okay, this is where I'm already tapped in. So I chose a dollar sign just because it's fun. And where are we not connected? So again, we're going to come back into our energy field. This is the inner child healing. This is the release. Okay? So where am I? So palpate now. You can use your hands. You can visualize. And we're not visualizing to control. We're visualizing to assess. And see, let your body speak to you. Let your quantum field speak to you. Let your psychic senses speak to you, because you love you. So where am I not connected? And write it down. Let your body show you. So that we can be conscious beings and say, okay, I love you. Let me return this to God. Let me give it over, because God is the one that's providing the grace, the love, the abundance anyway. So as we assess, I want you to feel the sluggishness, sluggish energy, with a low tempo in the vibrational field. These are the insecurities, the doubts, the old stories. And assess it, find it, okay? And you're going to draw this next. And again, I am using myself as an example. You're going to draw it out. So we have higher dimensional energy in the quantum field. We have lower dimensional frequencies. That is a split in consciousness, okay? So if we want to manifest, if we want to harmonize, if we want to really live on purpose and embody, because what happens is the human being actually will become who they believe they are. Okay? So who are you? Who are you as a human? Who are you as a professional? Who are you, and who are you really? Okay? And if we're just, figuring that out, yeah, that's what we're here for. Okay? But ultimately, we are the divine in the flesh. We are spirit in the flesh. But as we continue to have access to higher dimensional consciousness, this is where we get to redefine and define who and what we are. So after we've assessed, okay, this is where I'm already connected, but this is where my frequencies are giving off a different story. Okay, Carol, well, what do we do? Now, this is where we work backwards. A lot of us learn, and you guys, I've spent money on coaches. I've been in the health and wellness holistic field for 16 years, okay? Not only as a yoga teacher, not only as being a sacred facilitator and mentor to others, the journaling, the rewiring, subconscious work, yes, it is important. But ultimately, when we have the ability to fine-tune our senses and make those frequency shifts, that's where it's at. That's why we go to psychics. That's why we go to healers. That's why we do the energy work. Okay? So that's what I'm teaching you right now, how to do it for yourself. But of course, if you want to train, you can join me this July, where we'll go deeper into these, not only just concepts, but applications for yourself, for your students, for your clients. So you're going to learn how to do this quantum coding for yourself, because we're in a new paradigm. So we assess, all right? So for our client, so this is me. So with my client, okay, well, what are we going to do? And I'm going to demonstrate this later for those of you guys who are signing up right now for live quantum coding work. Quantum coding is totally different than healing work, okay? So I'm going to look at these frequencies. So within my own body, I'm going to assess, okay, what color, what shape, what dimensional frequency, okay, is going to come in and alchemize that. But because, you know, our mind wants to figure out the how. Our mind wants to, okay, well, what is the method here? I'm telling you right now. We go into the intelligence of light and sound of God's creation, which is light, sound, frequencies, shapes. What we are learning as a species, but what each and every one of us, that's our divine blueprint. We're learning and remembering. That's why these words of quantum, of energy, they're not buzzwords. They are going to continue to be in the marketplace. They're going to continue to be very much of our global society, because this beautiful earth, Pachamama, she does nothing but breathe, speak, love, and gifts that not only to all of her children, but is here to expand that all through the universe. She is one of the most beautiful mothers and planets that was ever birthed. And we are her children. We're waking up to that. And you came here to deliver your own codes and inject them into her and through human consciousness. As we all continue to awaken, remember, we are all in different stages of growth. Kathy, I have 3 children, and I work with a lot of moms. I can speak to that. But I'm going to do that later. But what I will say, patience, and your time is coming. Our time is coming, one day at a time. It's a gift to be a mother. I don't know if you guys know my story, but I'm just going to speak real quick. I was at home, couldn't walk, nursing 2 kids. I have 3. So I was homeschooling 1, nursing 2, and in excruciating pain. I was like, shit, man, I'm not sleeping. How am I going to heal? I know about the body. I'm not a doctor, but I know a lot about the body. And I was like, gosh, if the nervous system doesn't heal, I'm on the brink of adrenal fatigue. I know I need to rest, and how am I going to take care of my children? At the time, I knew I was headed towards divorce, because it just wasn't applicable to be in that environment for me and my growth as a soul, and also secondary as a mother. So I had to make the choice, like, I got to walk. And how do I do this? And all I had ever known was to have a brick and mortar business. I had a yoga studio. I had a thriving, at the time, massage, sound healing. And what you see today was teaching Reiki, teaching crystal healing, teaching sound healing in my local community. I was like, and I was going to school to be a doula. So I was taking breaks before I lost my ability to walk. And, going to hospitals, supporting the mothers because I have a background in prenatal care. And there's this word in Sanskrit. It's svaha. I want you guys to say that with me. Svaha. We throw it to the fire. We let it go. All right? And it's not this like, oh, I'm going to let it go. Because life and our circumstances are very real. And I'm not here to be one of those out there like, oh, we're bypassing or we're just being spiritually happy and we don't have problems or issues. Our circumstances of our life and our timing in our life, the cycles of life are very, very real. Okay? But know that if we are committed and we have that deep conviction and we are acting in faith every single day, you are still you outside of motherhood. You are still you outside of being a significant other, a husband or a wife, a daughter, a father, a child, a spouse, even a business owner. Your time is coming. Yes, of course, it's time management. So what can we do to prioritize you and your health and what you came here first as a mother or a parent or business owner? Because we all get in our own rat race. Okay? So what can we do? What is honest for me? You're not putting yourself on the back burner if you choose to remember your time is coming. Okay? So for me, I'm just going to respond to you real quick and then I'm going to start painting. I stayed up at night. I'm going to say it like this. There's a lot of BS online from business coaches. Oh, I'm just going to Netflix and chill. No, take pleasure in the work. We're all here to add to creation. Take pleasure in the paperwork. Take pleasure in the emails. Take pleasure in the course creation. Take pleasure in registering your LLC with the Secretary of State wherever you're at. Take pleasure in saying, I have an idea and I'm going to birth it into the world and I have the deepest conviction to do whatever the fuck I got to do to make it happen. Even if it takes years, that is yours. That is your seed that is planted in your heart. That is what we're here for. So stay detached and know that you are here as the creator, embodied in the flesh, and have the gumption to take action and rest and balance that. It doesn't matter. What matters is you don't give up. What matters is saying, I have the tools within, so when I have those days that I do want to give up, I know how to rest. I know how to repair myself. I know how to have a strong mind and not give up on me, because at the end of the day, I'm betting on me. That's what we're doing. I get really passionate about this because I know what it's like to lose it all. I know what it's like to gain. And here, in the present moment, as we're evolving as souls, as we're evolving as individuals, we are in such a beautiful time to inherit and apply our wisdom. That's what I teach. That's how we can connect on a deeper level. So if you know that I can serve you at any capacity, reach out to me one-on-one. Our school starts in July. You can join the membership. And we also have 3 retreats out here in Colorado. I'm going to start painting. But before I do, I'm going to show you all right, if you feel drained, you put your feet up the wall. Put your feet up the wall. It's going to balance the nervous system and it's going to start balancing your hormones. A lot of us are drained, whether it be mental, spiritual, subconscious fatigue. That's what I can offer right now. Okay, so just real quick, this is a lot of my art that I do is self-portraits. So I do talk about star seeds and galactic stuff. So essentially, this is me. I have these 3 tattoos up here that I got when I was 18. And that represents my star family, my connection to the stars, the cosmos, here as a hybrid on Earth, very much like you guys. So this is a lot of us who connect with Sirius, This is about our heart chakra transforming right now, and the way that Sirius A and B and a lot of our intergalactic stories, like we are here injecting a lot of the love onto the planet. We are here to restore the harmonization of God's creation here on the planet. This is the rainbow grid. This is the canceling out any stories of Armageddon, any stories or agendas of what we see. You guys remember that hype about, oh, the eclipse, da, 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 da. Like, okay, that's all bullshit. There is no destruction in God's creation, okay? And a lot of us, especially star seeds, those of us who are moving through an awakening process, we're looking for information rather than going inside, okay? And some of us are like, okay, well, what do? I meditate, but with our human experiences, and guys, I've been through it. I've been through addiction. I've been through really, really heavy shit with sexual distortion. I've been through homelessness. I've been through a lot, and so I get it. I'm not here to tell you I don't get it. I do, in my own way, okay? But I'm here also to share with you and tell you and remind you that this life is a gift. And so this painting is about also, this is the release, this part here, it's not done, the release of what the Milky Way galaxy is moving through. This one, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to paint today. This one is on the other side. Okay. This is the sun. This is our solar flares. This is a lot of what we're experiencing right now. And so a lot of my visions have been about the alignment of the cosmos, the solar fields, and this is what I'm drawing right now, or painting right now, is what I call the solar fields. So a lot of what I see and with the quantum coding that I do is the way that your soul has traveled. I can see your star maps. I can see every single web that you at an individual is connected to. And I also see this with our celestial bodies too. So this is what I call the solar fields. So this is essentially, this one is the central sun, and these are what I call the fields of sun. These are different starships or spaceships. I'm going to be talking more about them. They are other intergalactic helpers that are here to assist. It's not just the planet. It's not like, oh, human beings are special. No, it's this entire galaxy that is ascending right now. It's not just planet Earth. So I'm going to be talking about these 4 species that exist right now on the other side of our sun. They are helping our sun amplify his light, okay? And these are these solar fields that I'm seeing that are emitting frequencies and sounds to assist this wave or this area of the planet. What I'm going to be starting today is the way that our body technology is changing. So as we ascend, I'm not here to talk about 5D, as we ascend in general, this body, right, okay, this body is lightening, okay? Every single time we release an ancestral pattern, or we activate our DNA or our RNA, or we allow ourselves to fully expand our truth, okay? Or if we are humble enough to say, hey, I don't get it, I need some help, all right? Then we can activate, because God, your inherent wisdom, okay, is leading you to life. Your job is to override complacency, override your comfort zones, override your bullshit stories of I don't have enough time, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough da-da-da-da-da. Look at what you're putting into your body and your energy field. You don't have enough. You're here to rewire that and say, okay, I have the solutions. I know what to do. I know exactly what is required of me, and I'm going to do it, and the quantum field, God's creation, is going to show up. That is living in faith and action. That's you betting on yourself. That is having an unstruck energy field that cannot be penetrated because you are living by conviction and faith. Any sort of wobble, we're learning. We're all learning. We're all learning. So what I'm about to start painting here is the way that we are now experiencing new chakras uploading in the body. Chakra, the word chakra means wheel. It's a vortex point or an energy point that brings in information just at the beginning of this. Hold on, I'm gonna plug it in. I don't watch TV, but I remember that as a kid. I gotta put in a plug because my phone is dying, so I don't want to make sure I lose you guys. So here I'm gonna paint. Yeah, being a single mom, I understand that. I'm a single mom. I would suggest do what you can. I don't know your work schedule or anything, but you have any day off. That's your day off. You don't do anything. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but you need your life force. There we go. Am I connected? Yeah. And then you do 30 to 45 minutes increments at night. If you work a job, you can do a little bit of social media marketing. I don't know your goals or anything during the day. We got to be your own turn on. So the chakras. So what I'm going to be drawing here and illustrating is a human being. But a human being that has integrated their cosmic consciousness. Okay? And as I take breaks, I'm going to start working through my list to give you guys energy work. So here on Facebook, I'm going to be starting with Rachel. And over here on Instagram, I'm going to be starting with my 4 kiddos closet. All right. So a lot of our gifts or access to higher dimensional consciousness, or the way that it's always happened for me, and one of the tools that if you guys ever study with me or train with me, or those of you who already have, you know we work and we play with color, okay? We do somatic body art. That's for us to release our emotions and open up our energy field, because we need to be, again, available, right? Available for what we're calling in. And that happens through the nervous system. So this is why everything that I do when we work together, this is why we move our bodies, this is why we play with color, because there's an intelligence in the spectrums of light, all right? And you as a psychic, you as an awakened being, and don't even say, well, how do I know it's true? Or how do I know? That's that doubt, okay? So for 16 years, I've been training people in their quantum field abilities. The first step is you saying and accepting who and what you are. So a lot of you guys are psychics, healers. A lot of you guys are business coaches. A lot of you guys are learning about your gifts, but there's, and I see it all the time, there's a hesitation. Just, and it's because it's simple, you know. It's because we're doing our best to remember our psychic abilities and how to bring them forward. And it's a gift to really remember ourselves and our memories, and offer that to one another. And so, and it's important that we also, yes, that's water. It's important that we also recognize each other and not downplay, you know, the quote unquote job of a healer, or the job of what we're here to do, to know, so we can offer each other that access point of God coming into the planet. So thank you for those of you who are already, allowing yourself to express your gifts and bringing your mission into the world, okay? So this is something that I've been seeing for a while here, and I'm an abstract artist, and right now you're seeing, this is just organic form, right? I don't know how this is going to play out. But this painting is about, what I'm illustrating right now, it's the way that our bodies are changing, okay? So all those imprints, all that healing work that you're doing, all the transformation into your abundance, into who and what you are, is the playground of not only ascension, but ascension. What does that mean? What does it mean to ascend? It means to transform. It means to possibly release and embody. Embodiment is a huge word right now, right? So the way that I see, and the way that the coding works, is we have this this crystalline consciousness in our bodies. Science has showed us that we have crystals in our brain, okay, depending on the schools of thought, and I'm not here to amplify any sort of agenda. So a lot of my style is I'll kind of go through and outline. Right now these are crystals. So a lot of what I'm seeing grow in people's bodies, or like the activations I'll do inside of your guys' bodies, is activating crystals or opening up the channels so that way, the way that your body or your plasmic energy field is, so that way your body has an easier time integrating the solar flares. They're kind of harsh, all right? 2012 to 2017 was really like, okay guys, it's practice, it's practice, it's practice. And then 2020 to 2023, it was like big waves of awakening, and a lot of souls got pushed, like I really got pushed through the spiritual awakening. It's like, okay, let's get on board, let's get on board. And a lot of you guys are just coming into your soul mission where you're waking up like, yeah, I am a healer, yeah, I'm here to add to the pot, all right? So we're moving next, and again, we're in all different stages of growth here, is the opening. It's not a cognitive process. It's an organic process to where we are opening, and you don't do it through your mind, you do it through sensation. That's what we're practicing, and that's what we do, okay? We do this through sensation. We activate dormancy through sensation. You can't journal your way into activating, okay? I'm not saying that there isn't any possibility, and I'm saying can't, because transmission is vibration. It is vibration that activates. It is vibration that moves matter. That's why I say that. So what I see, and this is again just a rough sketch of the human energy field, is the way that the heart chambers are being activated, and it's gonna be different for each human being. So the heart, it's kind of like in this one too. I'll show you. The heart, Anahata chakra. Anahata means unstruck. So this is the way that I'm seeing our heart chambers, and I'm not done with this one. I have my outlines in here that you can't really see. Is the way that the heart has to expand to bring in more plasmic light. Okay? So we have And take this. Remember what at the beginning of this video I was teaching you. The third eye is the command center. What we point our attention to expands. All right? Let ourselves be in the practice of having no intention. Okay? Because if we try to have intention sometimes, you guys, then we're like micromanaging rather than allowing God's creation and what is meant for you to actually flow through you. Okay? I know that we want the money, we want the relationship, we want the health, we want the house, we want. Okay? And yeah, it's there. Can we live one day with having no intention? And what does that do for you? How does that decondition the mind? How does that decondition the emotional imprints? How does that decondition what we think we know? And can we live that way? So our hearts are expanding. I'm seeing 3 main chambers open up in the throat. I've seen this in a few of my clients, like 2 third eyes, if you will. And next to our sinus cavities, okay, really open up. I'm seeing an expansion of our root chakra and also in the hips. I'm also seeing an expansion between the legs. Many of us are, it doesn't matter, gender, doesn't freaking matter. We're moving through a huge opening in the sexual vital organs, okay? And I'm seeing that purification occur, but it's a different shape than I've ever seen. So again, if you have the calling to study or do any sort of like sexual energy healing for yourself or others, this is something that I do teach and certify you in. Our school, the Sacred Existo, starts in July. And you graduate with 8 certifications. It's 11 months. Tuition is only $4,444. The first 3 people who sign up, you get 1 month of mentoring with me. We study on Tuesday evenings 3 times a month. You do have practicums, but it's fun. It's fun. It's not only a journey that takes you through your own healing and alchemizing process, but you really up level. There is business trainings. And you learn how to do the quantum coding for yourself and your clients. You do step into more of your confidence. You do step into more in your calling, and you embody it more. It doesn't matter if you're a coach or a mentor, if you're already a professional. It's just going to expand more of what you are doing and offering. Next, what I'm seeing is this in the solar plexus. So the solar plexus, Manipura chakra, okay? It is, right here. It is located just below the sternum. Okay, or what's called the xiphoid process. That's this bone right here. Okay, it's located there. So these chakras, they're not actually wheels. Like, okay, they are, but it's not like, oh, there's a spinning ball of yellow light. No, it's a location point, a meditation point that's located in the spine. Okay, so just want to like Control Alt Delete what we see on Google. Actually refine it for yourself. All you got to do is focus on the xiphoid process that's going to expand Manipura chakra. Manipura is jewel in the city. You are the jewel in the city. You are the light in the city. Are you expanding your light, or are you hiding your light? Are you expanding your voice, or are you hiding your voice? Are you expanding your greatness, or are you hiding your greatness? That is Manipura chakra. So as we are opening up Manipura, there's another chakra that I'm seeing opening up. And this is, I want you to think of it as this tie, this new umbilical cord up to God. And it's opening up inside of us. I don't know how many of you were purging or if you had digestive stuff going on in the vital organs over the last few months, okay? The organs, each organ, just real quick, is tied to an element. It's tied to Pachamama. And of course your ancestors, your emotional, spiritual imprints, the stresses of everyday life, okay? This is what is opening up inside of us. It is our tether to God, the Almighty. So pay attention to these energy points. And if they're dormant, that's okay. You now have the information and somebody that can assist you in awakening that. Can you do that by yourself? Absolutely. All you got to do is pray. Say, God, Holy Spirit, Holy Mother, come to me while I'm sleeping. Come activate me. Show me the way. Do you think that you are not heard? I know that you are heard because you are right here on this planet. You exist. You are living. You are breathing. Next are these chakras that are connecting deeper. And it kind of does look like the Kabbalah tree of life in a way, okay? But then I'm seeing these chakras, if you will, that are outside of the energy field. I want you to think of them kind of as like little platforms, little like stilts that are really helping your body move through the transformation of liquid light, the fourth stage of matter, okay? That is expanding you as a human being, as a hybrid human, okay? I'm not saying that like we all aren't a little cosmic and we don't have really interesting cosmic genetics interwoven with this one, okay? So these chakra systems, this new template, that's what I'm starting here, is this painting that's about you. It's about me. It's about God's template saying, okay, my children, you have been down here. You have been living in this third dimension. You are calling out for me. You are calling out for more nourishment. You are calling out for more ease. You are calling out. Yes, I'm here to deliver you, but it comes through you walking through the steps, and you are here to remember. We're all moving through this process because we are all connected through creation. It is a cosmic phenomena. And it is beautiful. And it's sacred. It's sacred and not to be downplayed. So yes, your meditations matter. You carving out the time to be with you matters. You allowing yourself to invest in you. And what I mean by investment, it's not just financial. It's not the spa. It's you spending time with your soul in the higher dimensional frequencies that are knocking at the door. All right? Because if not who, you're the only who inside of you, then who? I started seeing this template in a lot of, again, here in a moment I'm going to get going. When I take a break here in a second, I'm going to go back and forth between painting and service. I started seeing this template again. I get the pleasure of serving people, you know, when I show up like this, or those who want to go deep into service, whether it be a one-on-one container, well, usually because it's private, right? To be able to focus on their unique vibrational energy field. And I'm going to tell you just very bluntly and honestly, not everybody is ready, okay? But are we making our way there? Yeah. We do require ourselves to process the lower dimensional energies in order to be not only conscious beings of remembering what it means to live interdimensionally, but also conscious beings to give towards God's creation. So I saw one thing that I've been practicing lately, and it was so beautiful. I'm just going to share with you. I wake up in the morning, and I do my yoga practice. And it looks different every day. Sometimes I'm up at 4:30, sometimes I'm up at 6. And that's my personal time with me and God. And I woke up today in a little bit of fear. And I said, God, what is this? You know, what is this? I'm not willing to be in fear. I'm not willing to do that. And I could feel like this detachment occurring of like those lower realms, right? And no matter how much like the inner work that we do, sometimes it's the soul that knows when we're ready. Sometimes we're not ready. And so I asked God, and I've been getting into this habit, and I encourage you, if it resonates for you, to also ask, God, what can I do for you today? God, how can I show you abundance today? Because how many of us are just like, okay, what can I have? What can I get? How many of us are actually praying when we're in fear? Do we actually celebrate and have reverence when things are going good? So I want you to ask, because a lot of what I see and a lot of the harmonization that occurs in our energy fields is truly this remembrance of sovereignty with the Divine One. I myself, I have a Judeo-Christian background, and you know, I played around with atheism. I played around with anger. I played around with these stories of, oh, I'm not supported, or oh, you don't love me, or da 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 da. And I'm telling you this for a reason, because this is some of the stuff that I see, and that we alchemize when we're moving into the higher dimensional planes. This is a God-conscious planet. We're not getting away from God's grace. Okay? So why am I talking about God? Because I made a promise. I made a promise. Kira made a promise. So I asked God, what can I do for you today? And God said, you remind them. And you remind yourself, Kira, that all comes from me, and I love you. I love giving to you. I love your gifts. I love everything about you. But remember, that is our relationship that nourishes all. So ask yourself tonight or tomorrow, God, what can I do for you? And when I say God, yeah, Father, Mother, Mother, Father, Holy One, Divine One, that which has no name. The one I sense and feel and see moving through all creation. But I don't know you, but I feel you. That, I don't know. What Bob Marley said, like, natural mystic, there's a natural mystic flowing through the something years. I'm going to stop. I'm going to do a little bit of quantum coding. I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to come back to painting and start talking a little bit more about... So our consciousness has to be aligned with Earth consciousness. Yes. Why? Oh, I love this. I love this so much. There's a part of me that just wants to teach, and then there's a part of me that I do what I said I would do, right? Here we go. Quantum coding. Rachel. First thing that soul wants you to do, we're gonna, so right behind, but this is gonna be the right shoulder in connection with the root chakra. Right shoulder is trying to open. This is release in the ancestral line on the Father's energy. That's all I'm gonna say, because we're not going into this stuff. So here we go. Crystalline codes are coming from 8th, 7th, 9th dimensional frequencies. Code 1379. 1379 connects you to Uriel, Raphael, and the angelic realm to assist you in expanding your heart, moving into the root, opening. Okay, we have a little bit of purging to do. Purging is foundation. This is like, it's like, I'll say it like this, it's like rot. So like we don't want rot in our foundation, right? So there we go. Hope that serves you. Next we have Trisha Lewis. Hey Trisha. All right, Trisha, here we go. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, so this is what comes through is mother's tongue, mother, goddess. She wants to speak through you. She wants to activate more of your mouth. And so there's going to be a little rush that comes up through your womb, up through the tongue. This is speak, 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 speak. You have information specifically with the divinity of the feminine consciousness that here is moving. She wants to utilize you. She wants to speak through you. She wants to utilize the tones of your voice, because there's something about the tones of your voice that really it sends this softness through us. Okay, so here we go. So this is an activation. There we go. Trisha. And it's beautiful. It's nothing but like gold light, just but it's around the tongue, specifically speech, specifically like this part of it's like you already know this. It's just gonna help boost that confidence. There we go. And it's not like a mental confidence. It's just like, oh, this is who I am. This is mother. This is mother. She's moving through me. There we go, Trisha. I hope that assists you. Drink a little bit of water. I'm not a doctor. However, the information coming through, arnica, lime, chamomile. Amy, Melissa. Okay, I'm going to be moving on the back side of your hips. This is like, I'm moving forward, I'm moving forward, I'm moving forward, right? But then there's like a little bit of, like pull back. We're done right now. All right, here we go, Amy. This is release from second and third dimension. Sweet sister. Blue indigo light coming from the eighth dimension. This is multidimensional quantum coding and energy release in the now present moment. For those of you who are watching, there we go. A little bit of reconfiguration in the root chakra. Send that down. So this is recoding in the earth plane. So this is timeline shifts. This is between third and fourth dimension and quantum coding in the root space for you, Amy. You're going to have to relax. I would take a salt bath. Hold on real quick. Soul wants to bring. Ooh, there we go. A quick little clearing here, expansion, the third eye, because the third eye needs to harmonize with the root and what you just did. There we go, Amy. I hope that serves you. Shelly. Here we go. Shelly Bond. Oh, okay, cool. So this is a harmonization, okay, that's going to happen in the heart. So it's really beautiful. So like, I love those of us who are earth angels, so I can see like your left side of the heart is like, bing, and I can hear it. It's like, yeah, like that tone is da. And then the right side, because as I'm looking at your field, we're backwards, okay? And again, you guys, this is something I teach you to do for yourselves and your clients, okay? But of course, it does take time and investment to learn how to do this for yourself and your students, or start that process. So for you, Shelly, we are going to expand that right side. The right side of your heart is going to just, I don't have it up here. My whiteboard's right there. So the old frequencies of the right side of the heart, yes, technically the left side of the body is the feminine consciousness, the right side of the body is the masculine consciousness. Our mind is going to be like, okay, is this connected to dad or a man in my life or da-da-da? Let's just drop all that and just look at it for what it is. We're harmonizing. Okay, so Shelly, that's what we're going to do. We're going to push out this bubble. That is over with, and we're going to expand those angelic frequencies, because you are an earth angel and you are here to pop out those wings. So I'm working from a different perspective, teaching perspective, because this is what I teach, this is what I love to do, this is how we do this, and it happens very, very quick. I'm entering the spine, thoracic vertebrae, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opening up those bones, because your bones have consciousness, your molecules, your liquids are all part of this. It's not just energy work. The type of energy work and quantum coding that I teach is we go into the body, we assess really quickly. So that's where your soul is showing. So we're going to open up those bones, okay? Now we have access to push there. I want you, Shelly, please breathe in like an indigo light, blue light on the left side. Help me out a little bit. There we go, sister. There we go. I'm working with violet and white light. There we go. Harmonizing that heart. This is specifically in the angelic codes and what you're here. This is going to assist in the human consciousness, but more of your mission. There we go, sweet sister. I hope that serves you. Jennifer Pritchard, you are next. I'm going to go over here to Instagram for My Kiddo's Closet. For My Kiddo's Closet. Okay, this is a crown chakra opening. That's what this is for you. So, just from a teaching perspective, again, we're all in different stages of growth. Okay, we're all we have our divine desires, but sometimes, you know, the mind or the programs are on loops, and we're like, God, I just want to connect, or we have these beliefs or these ideas or these sensations or these very real experiences in the body, right, that we're associating with, that are like, oh, this is real. Okay, but it takes somebody like you, healer, master, teacher, and I'm using those words on purpose, psychic, to come in and activate your brother and sister. Because if you have divine sight, liberate one another, please. That's what we're doing right now. So we're going to open your crown, okay? So that way there's more access to your remembrance that you are connected. I'm releasing 3 cords in the back that are attached to some lower stuff. It does not belong there. And why do I say it's not belong there? I say it doesn't belong there because it is not giving off a frequency that is connected to God, that is connected to purity, that is connected to clarity. There we go. I hope that serves you, my dear. A little angel 100, you're next. A little angel 100. Oh, okay, great. So you're going to have an activation. Again, what is an activation? Okay, so when we as psychics, or the way that I'm going to train you, especially if you enroll in the school or if you want to work together one-on-one, is we are able to see inside of our own energy field and those whom we serve, especially if we are a sacred facilitator in any manner, we're able to say, okay, hey, that's dormant, or that can be activated, or let me assist you here. Not that you're not incomplete and whole already. You are. And that is why I love you so much. Please, you know, let me open up this channel for you and bring some life force into that, because life force is God intelligence uploading into your body, which is your soul calling for more of life, for more of you. There we go. On your right foot, my dear. So you can, yeah, this is really going to help you, like, you guys ever like lose your footing? I used to live like way outside of the body because of my trauma. All right, very disconnected. There we go. That's going to assist in that. I'm present, I'm present, I'm present, and I'm connected, I'm connected, I'm connected. So, why do we want to be connected? When we are connected to the body, that's how we manifest. When we are connected to the body, we are present. We are connected to the body, we call in what we are desiring. Our soul mission, our soul purpose. Can we give to ourselves and our families unless we're connected? No, we can't. We can't. Because that puts us in an energy field of wanting. It puts us in an energy field of needing or desiring or seeking. But when we do this type of work, integration work, quantum coding, healing, we don't want to stay there. We don't want to be like, oh my God, I have so much to work on. No. We move to the higher dimensional frequencies. We figure out where we're disconnected. We plug ourselves in, and then we go. And we do it over and over and over and over. Are there different spectrums of our consciousness to move through? Yes. The masculine and the feminine. Yes. The traumas. Yes. The inner child. Yes. All of these things. But we don't want to get stuck there. We want to live embodied. And that is what I can offer you one-on-one. That is what I can offer you this summer in the school. That is what I can offer you and what I'm here for. One reason what I'm here for. Moving over here to Facebook, Jennifer Pritchard, here we go. So there's going to be a release in the low back and around the adrenal glands. This is specifically has to do with, this is like your feminine expression. This is like, okay, how do I say this? She's here to, it's so sweet. So part of your soul is like, and this is a lot of us, okay, that who have chosen feminine form. We're here to, we knew that this would be a time-space continuum where we could live free again, where we could express ourselves in a specific manner. And so, Jennifer, what we're doing here is we're going to be opening up the adrenal glands and the kidneys. And this is going to allow more of that femininity, more, I guess I want to say like, I'm going like this, like Shakti, like goddess frequencies, like something like really ancient that wants to move through you, wants to be expressed more. Okay, so here we go. It's her memories. It's her memories of Mesopotamia. Okay? All right. There's something that you did then. Okay, remember, we're in the now present. Now present is what we access all. Okay? Releasing the left kidney, left adrenal gland. There we go, sister. And the right. Right is also going to bring down some of your frequencies from Orion. I don't know if you're an astrologer, but there's definitely a lot of cosmic knowledge that is naturally in you. And that wants to be expressed. Here we go. Hold on. Oh, switching gears here. Mother. And Mother's very, very soft. She wants to like come in and just like hold you. So she's nourishing the body. She's nourishing you. There we go. I hope that helps you. All right. Jennifer. Next is Savi. Okay. And over here we have Kimber. Before I get going on to the next, I just want to share with you. I have 3 retreats here in Colorado. 4 days all-inclusive, meals, adventures. I'm taking you to 2 bodies of water, hot springs, lake, where you're practicing your gifts, you're practicing your innate abilities. We have sacred ceremony with myself and Eric Nava, and he's going to be facilitating rape, cacao, and kava ceremony. This is a way that we can, in community, activate our abundance codes, really drop in, have fun. Our last day, we are having a painting party, somatic body work, and I've hired Colorado DJs to come down and hang out with us here in Southern Colorado. I do live in the Four Corners. Actually, right now I live in something to know about me. I'm the 7th generation on our land here in Southern Colorado. So my family has been here in Colorado since before it was a state. I was considered urban indigenous of the Pequary lineage. And so I'm here. A lot of my soul work is doing just what you're doing. I'm doing a lot of ancestral healing, doing the vibrational expansion of joy and abundance. And I'm not immune to this process, just like you guys. If you want to learn how to access more of your innate gifts and train with me at a very, very low price point, the price point of $44.44 a month, you can join me for 2 live trainings a month. 1 in your business, 1 in your quantum field abilities like we've been exploring today. You also have access to the back end of my school as well as live yoga classes. Yeah, all that for $44 a month. But to take yourself deeper as a practitioner, as a teacher, as a sacred facilitator, in July 2nd we begin. Tuition is $44,444. Yes, we have payment plans. Yes, you can pay in full. If you join right now, the first 3 people that sign up, you get a month of coaching with me. You get a month of one-on-one mentoring with me. That's going to lead you through. It's not just like, oh, here I'm taking a certification class. Yes, you're doing that, but you're moving through the embodiment. Because we cannot teach or facilitate or transmit what we do not have inside. Okay? All right? And It's for you, this sacred process, this 11 months to move you through fine-tuning what is already inside. No, you don't have to be at a specific level. All right, hi, I'm human too. Okay, and I've been doing this a while. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to amplify what is already inside. That is you as the healer. That is you as the teacher. That is you stepping into your soul mission. That is you if you feel called to open or expand your business to do that. But most importantly, to have the tools. So on those days where it's like, hey, like my energy's a little low, or we move through very real circumstances in life. Just like me. I lost my brother 2 years ago. I wasn't showing up. I wasn't showing up because I couldn't. I wasn't showing up because I respect what I do. I can't give you, which is my heart, I couldn't give you what I don't have. I had to heal and recover before I could show up, because I'm not going to do anything half-assed. That's just not my style. So in this 11 months, you're learning yoga, which is nervous system regulation, which is the science of a purification process. Because I've done this enough and have supported thousands of people across the globe. And knowing, okay, like if you want more money, then let's go within. Yes, we work through our traumas, we work through our stuff, which is really calling out for God first. So we're plugging in there first. And then we are exploring what we know, our soul mission, your extraterrestrial, your interdimensional consciousness. And if we can open up our voice, open up our truth, and live free, we are more confident to expand our business. We are more confident to utilize our psychic gifts. We are more confident to manifest and step into the unknown. And that's what this 11-month journey is about. Reach out to me. You can go to my website, sacredsuggestivo.com. All the information is there. Savvy. You have the constellation of Capricorn. You have the constellation of Taurus. You have the constellation of Sagittarius. Coming in around the hips, hovering right above the sexual energy. You also have the vibrations of Jupiter and Uranus. So what happens, so just real quick, because this is another thing. I'm channeling celestial bodies right now for her. I'm not an astrologer, okay? But I know how it works in the body. Our celestial bodies are information. They come through. We're all interwoven together. Someday, those of you who are astrologers, I would love to learn from you and how this works. I just know how to grab and this one way I teach you to bring this into the body. So here we go. Capricorn's coming first. You've been calling on more structure, Uranus, pleasure. Those two are coming. So it's like a recipe. You have Uranus coming through to just really clear you out, dear. Sagittarius. It's like Sagittarius wants to be grounded. It wants to be in flight, but it also wants like some stability here in your body. There we go. Oh, this is also releasing the feminine lineage. And then Jupiter sets in. Savvy, please drink some water. The element of silver comes through for you. All right, Kimber Brink over here on Instagram. And then you guys, it's 2, 3, 4. Oh, I got Abby. I see you. And you guys, I'm here with you. So I see your comments. I just want to let you know. I'm going to be hanging out for about 10 more minutes. Okay? You guys are making me sweat. I'm kidding. There's so much energy on my side. Just like, whoo! All right. Kimber. Okay. You're an empath. And so what soul wants to do is like, and this is a lot of us, okay, is cleaning out the template, cleaning our bodies, cleaning. Every single day, Mother Earth, she cleans herself. Us too, all right? And this is an energy cleaning. So your empath channels are about to be cleansed. Real quick, how I find these in the body is I see them in usually around like the armpits and around the heart. Every single human body or bioelectromagnetic field is different. This is why, you know, we can't, well, I don't want to say it, but like we don't want to project on our clients or our students, or if we're going into sacred facilitation, because there's we don't want to bring the information from like what we think we know into another person. That's projection, and that's not actually being a clear channel. So I'm just, just sharing that real quick. So my dear Kimber, what we're doing is we're about to clear you in the empath. And this is actually going to work with inner child age 7 and 8 and clear her too. So she's opened up. Oh, it's going to open up like more joy, like really like bubbly, giggly energy for you, okay? Inner child release. Yeah, this is really good. This is really good. So that inner child is going to kind of more gravitate up to her heart. There you go. Yeah, and there's a little, I'm not going to say anything other than you're getting released from control. Okay? Big love. Minia, neshtuti sidipiate senamahayu konamiyashi. Se shewini wi si tu sabayaha, that was a mihi to kosatataye, the tieno muhufa. Alehene he stiti to kosanomia, that yeshu to kositientis, tatayatayoko. That was spirit healing for you, spirit layer. I hope that serves you, Kimber. Abby, you're next. Abby, this is expansion of actual light or life force or plasma in the hips, expanding you. This is for the mind, like wheels turning to kind of slow down. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna be, and then there's gonna be action. Your integration period is gonna be about 12 days. Well, actually, it's gonna be 7 days and then 12 days. 7 days is gonna integrate the mental plane and the spirit together, because that's what's harmonizing in your path right now. And then by day 12, it's gonna anchor into the body, action, and more rationale, or action and more logic. Here we go. So it's not necessarily associated with any chakra, okay? There's more expansion in presence. I hope that serves you. Kimberly. And then Derek. Kimberly, this is very beautiful. This is like Shakti. This is sexual energy. What I mean by that is like vital creation stimulation that wants to like really like show you like a new life, like it's perspective. We're working specifically with Venus, Venusian codes. Soft, there's so much information, wants to come through, like just like dance, like I would put on like some belly dancing, like tutorials on YouTube or something to just invest in that, invest in sensuality, invest in these sort of Shakti movements. There we go. And here we go, we're gonna, there's a language coming through again just for you, and again those of you who are at the soul level or tuned to this, then you can absorb as well. It's a song. No that serves you and all whom that is for. So a moment as I come back to my body. Rebecca over here on Instagram. Where are we at? I want to make sure I don't skip anybody. As much as I can. I have about 5 more minutes. Alexandria. Okay, this is this is so sweet. For some reason, I don't know. I don't know. So let's just giggle about it now. Because I'm gonna giggle. I just see pumpkins. Pumpkins, pumpkins, pumpkins. I don't know if you need pumpkin. I don't know if you need to eat a pumpkin pie or eat pumpkin puree, or if there's something to do with pumpkins. But there's something to do with pumpkins and this vibration in your hips. Okay, so we're gonna work with that, but that's the first thing that's coming through. And then a lot of orange and white frequencies. This is specific, that is going to be harmonizing the expansion of your heart and the expansion of action. So what I'm here to share with you and tell you today is that you have come to a threshold where you've kind of learned everything you can, if you will, or learn everything up to this point. And then now it's time for more action, okay? So, and then in about 6, 7 months, then it will be time for more information. Thank you, Derek. Got you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna finish her and then I'm gonna come to you, Derek. Thank you. I really appreciate you. I wasn't able to see, I was going through, and like sometimes on my end, I can't see everything linear. All right. It's your white light in your heart, and then orange. You also have a transmission coming through from the Pleiades to assist in, you know, what you're taking action in next. So that's going to, like, you have help there. It's your star family. Here we go, Alexandria. I hope that serves you. All right. Derek. See, I know you just commented, but like, it's crazy. Like on my end, I can't even see. All right. But I know I saw you. So here we go. Derek. Oh, this is cool. Okay. So it's like, there's 2 of you and they're like transposing, like they're coming in. How do I say this? It's like, you know, when you watch a movie and like, sometimes it's like, there's 2, like there's doubles. You're like coming into clear focus. So that's what your soul wants today. So we're going to do that. Oh, good job. This is good. This is, this is so beautiful. So like your heart, your heart, like you have so much to express. This is about teaching. This is about, like, there's something, okay, so there's something for you specifically in the masculine brotherhood that you understand, that you came in here to teach. This is very specific for other men. This is like community, like this is family, this is grit, this is action. There's something about your heart and the masculine brotherhood that your soul is ready to say, hey, like, you guys, like, this is how we are to connect as brothers. This is how we're to connect in the masculine brotherhood. There's something for you that you are here to really lead in, and that's what's coming into focus for you. So your heart is going to ground down more. I see like I don't know your lineage or anything, but I do see like a lot of like Viking like support in the earth plane for you. So I don't know if that's any of your DNA or anything, but you have a lot of Norse like mysticism and magic and strength just moving through you. Like very specific, Odin. Oh. But your heart, like it can't contain itself anymore. It's like about to explode. So we're bringing it in that harmonization. There we go. I hope that serves you. All of you, it has been a pleasure. I've been on for almost 2 hours now. I need some water and to take care of my precious vessel as well. Just real quick, again, you can connect with me inside of Sacred Seeks Live. That's $44.44 a month. Our school, where I teach you, you're going to be certified as a multidimensional energy worker practitioner. You're going to be certified in womb work. You're going to be certified to not just read the Akashic plane and the bioelectromagnetic field very quickly and promptly and accurately, but you are also going to be able to do the coding and healing for yourself and your clients. You're going to be trained in sacred facilitation, whether it be for retreats, local and online communal support and creation, but you're moving through your own process as a healer, as a teacher, in a sacred manner, so that way you do gain the confidence. I don't want you guys to just come in and study and train with me just to acquire another certificate. We're here to gift you and get you going, to take action, of course, when it is right and appropriate for you and your soul, okay? All right? But over 11 months, by the end, when you, yes, it is online. I train online. People from all over the world. We train online. You can join live. Our classes are on Tuesday evenings. And again, if you can't make it, I do cater this in a manner to where you can have one-on-one support. You get the replays. You have every single month is different because we move through a very specific methodology, and it's very organic. It's very playful as well. It's not just like, okay, it's lecture day. Yeah, sometimes it's lecture day. But my style is, we start with mantra, mudra, meditation, so that way you're ready for the lesson. Sometimes it's philosophy. Sometimes it's partner practice. Sometimes it's painting. Because I do understand that some of us are kinesthetic learners. Sometimes we got to get out of the mundane and just get out of the mind, okay? A lot of our gifts and a lot of the way that we're exercising and a lot of the way that I teach is different from, of course, there's methodology. Of course, it's linear and rational. Yes, you do have practicums. Yes, you do have homework, okay? But it's to move you towards you. We start July 2nd. Tuition is $4,444. Of course, there's payment plans. Of course, there's way. The first 3 people to sign up, you have 1 month of coaching or mentoring with me. That can be in your business, that can be quantum coding, or a little bit of both. And last but not least, we have 3 retreats this year in Southern Colorado, in the Oaxatoyas. The Oaxatoyas means breast of the earth. That's where I live. That's where I'm from. That's where my lineage is from. Well, actually, I said that wrong. We're from around Taos, Santa Fe, New Mexico, but we settled here in Southern Colorado, and that's where I live. I'm right now in a 250-year-old adobe house, and it's 4 days. There is a discount if you bring a friend or a buddy or couples. We're facilitating in July, September, and October. It's 4 days, all-inclusive meals. Of course, we have gifts and packages for you, so gifts. I love gifts, so I love gift giving. Your sacred ceremony, Eric Nava, he is my boyfriend. He is a Peruvian trained shaman, and he's going to be facilitating a rape ceremony. We're both sound healers, so you can come in for that. We're taking you to 2 bodies of water, the hot springs, a lake, training you in your gifts in the multidimensional awareness with Mother Earth. You can go to my website, Sacred Seeks Online. But if you want to see if any of this is for you, if you have any questions, I'm here, I'm available. You can book a call on my website or just pop into my messenger and we can work this out organically. I love you. Thank you for your time, and I will see you shortly. Please remember, this life is sacred and it's yours.